Jeremy here from Long Speed Marine. All right, I am working on the Skylark. We're trying to make it to that car show. We've got some issues, but it came off the lift, and that was a little bit of a struggle fitting it out through here past the C50 and all my other garbage that I've got. But we're plugging away, so let's get into this. Okay, so we got the car running, got it off the lift, as you saw, did a little bit of a burnout, but the brake booster is not working. So I had to luckily rush order in another one of those. I did try to silicone it up just as a Hail Mary to see if that was going to work, and of course it didn't. So now I've got to clean all the silicone off of the master cylinder because that's a mess. But I've got a new brake booster that I'm going to put in there. I've got to get the interior bolted back in. I've got to get the dash bolted in, dash pad on. I've got to get my gauges in and hooked up because mainly I want to know if this thing's overheating. I know it has oil pressure, but I want to know if it's overheating. Put the rest of the interior in, and then we're pretty much ready to go. Just maybe give it a wash. I don't know, we'll see. But there's the new brake booster painted up, so we're just waiting for that to dry. But in the meantime, I'm going to get the one off the car, and yeah, I got a lot of work to do. Okay, so where are we at? Struggled a little bit getting that brake booster off, but it's done, changed. It works. So that's good. The engine stays nice and cool. I had it idling for quite a while. So it sits here, runs great, nice and cool. Bled the cooling system. It runs so cool that the thermostat only opens for a bit and then it closes back up. So that's fine. I like that. Transmission, maybe you notice my nice nifty dipstick. I do have a nicer dipstick, but I don't want to fight with it right now. I'm just trying to get this thing on the road. So I figured I got a welder, so I'll fix the one that was there. So got my gauges hooked up, my temp gauge and oil pressure gauge is all hooked up, so that works. So pretty much everything under here I'm calling good. I can't find my stud for the air cleaner, so that'll be another thing, just to put the air cleaner on and clean the engine up a little bit, give it a little polish. And this area will be done. I've got the hood hinges on. Just need Joanne's help to lift the hood on. So we'll do that later. And right now I'm just working on buttoning up some of the interior stuff. So I've got the dash pad in. There's my gauges down there. The dash is all back together. The tack is working. I got my nifty steering wheel in. So everything is coming together here that way. I unfortunately can't find the screws for my glove box door. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. I do have a stereo to go in there, and I have already pretty much wired it in. But I just haven't run speaker wires, and I don't know whether I'm going to do that now or not. I might. We'll see how much longer I want to work on this because it's getting late. But I do want to get these back panels in. So then I'll just put the seat in. The seat right now is just blue. It is what it is. I'm not changing the seat covers, and I'm just going to drive this thing ratty like this. If I end up having to go to the parts store tomorrow, maybe I'll look and see if they've got universal seat covers. Maybe I've actually got some, and I'll just throw something over that for now. Maybe something with some flowers or hearts or something. That'll be nice. Anyways, so that's what's going on. I do want to put the trunk seal in because if you've driven a car without a trunk seal, the exhaust comes right up over the bumper and in the back. Plus the trunk is loose and rattly. So that will probably drive me crazy. So I do want to try and get the trunk seal in just to stop that rattle and to stop any fumes from coming up and in the back. So that's where we're at. We're working our way through this. I'm really happy now with the way things are going, and it looks like we're probably going to make it. Why do I love Buick Skylark so much? It was the first muscle car that I ever drove. My uncle had a 71 convertible. I've maybe told this story before, but my uncle had a 71 convertible, and I got to drive it one time before I even actually really kind of had my license. I think I had my learner's permit. Anyways, so ever since then, I've been in love with Skylarks. I had one in high school. I had a 71. It was like a tealy green color with a white top and white interior. So that was kind of cool. It was a hard top, but white vinyl top. But I love the 70s. The 70 rear bumper is different and taillights, and the 70 front grille and bumper area is just different. It's a little bit bigger and looks a little bit meaner. So love these things. I've got a history with them. My uncle unfortunately passed away last year. The reason why I couldn't go on Power Tour is his celebration of life. My aunt wanted to have it on his birthday, which at the time of filming this was just a few days ago. So anyways, that's why I couldn't make it on Power Tour, because I had to go to that. Like I say, my uncle was a great guy. He's part of the reason why I'm in love with cars so much, because he was crazy about cars. If you've seen the 81 Corvette on the channel before, maybe you've also seen his Nissan that he had, Infinity actually. So those were his cars. He loved cars, and he passed that on to me. So anyways, that's why I love this Skylark. That's why I couldn't go on Power Tour, but we're pushing here to get to that Gravenhurst show, and I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to be able to do it. So make sure you hit that subscribe, smash the like, follow along with all my builds. Thanks very much, and take care.